Hello and good morning. So this is one that I've been thinking about for a little bit here and absolutely had to do. So Robocop versus Judge Dredd in friggin' mechs. So general idea of their loadouts here. On the Robocop side we have a crap ton of armor. Got the double handguns on the right side to basically represent his pistol. There really aren't like burst pistols, but he's basically running the HP and I believe I've got the Wraith for his second pistol to be sort of semi-repeater pistol type situations. I was thinking about using the Self, but it just didn't feel right because he's got to have a gun with a friggin' barrel on it, you know? The whole snub thing didn't feel right. So yeah, and then on the left arm, he's got the sniper rifle, basically supposed to be the Python gun from the first movie, and then a blade because he's got that sort of spiky thing going on with his arm, and I didn't want to give him a parry blade because that just seemed, you know, it would kind of kill the point. But at any rate, so yeah, that's him. He's ridiculously tanky, basically can just shrug off heat damage like nothing. And on the right, we have Judge Dredd here. Basically, all of his different gun features just got put into different weapon slots, since, you know, you can't exactly have a gun with all those features on there. So, you know, basic pistol, standard pistol kind of thing. That is the 3 pistol on his right arm. He's got slightly more damage and what we'll go ahead and call armor-piercing stuff on his backup pistol. On his left, we've got the burst fire and the grenades, and on the inside we've got the incendiaries. So I couldn't exactly fit more than that on there, but you know, I think it's a pretty good compliment. I'm pretty sure those are all the ones that actually get shown off in the friggin' awesome new one that they made. But yeah, moving right the hell on here. Let's see what happens. And if you're wondering about the music in the background here, that's just an extended version of the Robocop theme. Actually, thank you to a guy named Farnazaz for basically making a looped version of the good part of the Robocop theme for 10 minutes. So that seemed pretty darn awesome of him. It's most of them are covers of all like the build-up and everything else. But yeah. So, due to the fact that everyone constantly seems to miss Robocop, he's also been given ECM pods. He's just been given the balanced version. And 9 times out of 10 he can just shrug off heat damage. In this case it was just slightly too much, and he appears to have gotten himself stuck. In testing he was able to take on several heat builds without much of an issue. Oh man, the judge is really laying down the law here. And yeah, between the two of them, most of Judge Dredd's themes were... I don't know, they didn't really seem to work for this kind of context. Once again, his whole shtick is supposed to be more of the, like, absurdly veteran cop guy, to the point where, well, they're basically just a cold robot, despite being a person. But yeah, I ended up reading. I grew up with the game. I missed the movie the first time around, or the early movie, and then basically after seeing bits and pieces of the remake movie, I went back and, you know, kind of compared the two. Went to go see what the original story was, and there's actually a lot of pretty cool stories to this guy originally. Seems a little bit weird how they did the Stallone version, actually. But, yeah, I absolutely adored the Genesis game of it. Even though it didn't have a whole lot to do with anything, it was a very well-made game, is the point I'm trying to get across here. Yeah, it's a cool character. I don't know if he's actually going to have enough firepower here, because I think he's already burned through all of his rockets. I know Robocop's down to his, basically his arm spike. Yeah, no, he's got to last it out for 40 more seconds. For the sake of sanity, let's go ahead and speed that up a little bit. Because I don't think much is happening here. Alright, last 10 seconds. Anybody gonna pull anything off? No, looks like we do have a Dredd win, though. Actually, I wonder if either of them's gonna be able to kill the other. Yeah, it's a good theme. Wait, this is not the right one, is it? No, it isn't. Gotta keep talking to avoid that copyright strike. More than likely. There's a very, very good chance this one's gonna end up getting some sort of copyright shtick to it. In which case, you know, I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening. Basically, I was starting to put stuff on this VidMe thing. Apparently, it will allow for using some of the more fitting themes here. Actually, kind of like their format a bit better too. But yeah, there we go. He's tanking his way through it. He goes for a little bit of a reboot, but you know what? Could be a lot worse. Just a glancing rocket shot he can take. But yeah, I don't know. Overall, I'm kind of considering switching this over to VidMe. Just because, yeah, kind of the main things there. It seems like the community's a bit more fitting towards this sort of thing. I've actually had people coming and, you know, looking at these different videos and whatever else without actually needing to go and pander directly to those groups. So might get a little bit more community activity and such sort of thing going on. Might get some more recommendations and whatnot. And yeah, the whole copyright thing is generally just nicer. Like, if you have a theme of something going on in the background, you don't get the immediate thing of, oh my god, we censored 3 seconds of our, you know, movie from the friggin' 50s or whatever. You're basically ruining all our profits forever. And then you get deleted. That's always fun. Alright, well, there we go. Looks like 2 for the judge. Which I guess is fitting, because, to be fair, he's way better equipped. You have to say, in universe-wise, between the two of them, like, Robocop's whole thing is he just kind of keeps going. He's basically a Terminator with morals. Yeah, gonna end up doing a Terminator versus Robocop 2. Yeah, we'll see who ends up winning that one. I think they're pretty well balanced between the two of them. I didn't, just so you know, I'm not really, like, putting these guys together for balance, but generally I try to make them as good as they can be for what they're doing, without breaking the theme too much. Like, for example, I was considering to use the high cap pistol on Robocop here, but it just seemed more fitting to give him the HP and then just give him the rapid fire for his secondary. But yeah. Or semi-rapid fire. This one's like a good little middle ground thing. I just thought the two looked a bit closer to this other gun. Whereas for the judge here, the basically the 3 pistol here, as I like to call it, is just, it looks almost exactly like one of the versions of his pistol. So I ended up going with that. There's basically 2 versions of his pistol, and it's kind of funny because the 3 here looks almost exactly like that first one, and then the sort of lightweight pocket pistol looks very similar to the second one. So, it's fitting. It's fitting. And it's funny, in the background here, I have 2 different kind of autopilot things of Tactics Ogre running. Just funny, one of them's like auto-grinding up levels and whatnot, whereas the other one is literally just an entire solo run through there are like 20 fights so far of just one character, and I'm curious how, that's like the original version, not the modded version. Man, unmodded of that game is so friggin' janky as far as balance goes. You can make some downright broken characters, and actually one of them just comes broken out of the box. So, yeah, one of the semi-hidden characters is just practically invincible. And I was actually going to make 2 characters, one based off her and another based off, actually her boss from that game. Which actually, I already added him to the arena and then deleted him. But I just feel like they'd make pretty good ACs as well. But yeah, she's gone like 20 fights now on just AI control. Just can't take more than 1 damage, seemingly, in every single fight. Running through and just cutting down swaths of dudes with no problem. It's almost like they never finished balancing that game or something. But oh well. Yeah. Was just a little bit curious to see what the differences between the modded and unmodded versions of that game. Oh well. I feel like I've got a pretty efficient setup going here. Testing 2 different things, making one of these things. Got 10 minutes left until I have to go actually handle my responsibilities for the day, so I feel like it's pretty efficient. Hang on, did Robocop actually win that one? I wasn't even paying attention. Nope. That was a third win in a row for the judge. So, there you go. I've been playing the wrong theme, it would seem. So, yeah. Next up we'll, this isn't even the right save. Next time we'll be seeing this sort of situation. These two fighting it out. You got the Terminator here. So, yeah. We'll be seeing that one next. Oh, and by the way, if you happen to want them, I actually found a, inexplicably, I found an extra slot of a quick save with my old Last Raven team that I deleted a while ago. So these ones are back now, so we got the Metis, the Vigilance, the Hotspur, the Neon Might, and the Trigger Happy 99, although they cheated with that text box because you can't put in Trigger Happy 99, but you can put Trigger 99. Anyway, you want to see some peoples fight these dudes? Let me know. Actually, you know what, screw it, we need an extra here. Go ahead and have Handgun Dirtiness fight the Trigger 99. Completely, you know what? It's not completely irrelevant. These other two, they were pistol builds. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Trigger Happy 99 was seriously secretly the Robocop of the AC universe. Just never got the respect he deserved. Yeah, the Handgun Dirtiness has to win this. I know it's the Gunner Killer now. I prefer the name Handgun Dirtiness. Just so you know, with the Trigger 99, I went ahead and gave him 2 extra hanger pistols. Those are the Wraiths, and they are absolute crap, but it helped the AI run a little bit better. Because, yeah, let's be honest, they kind of suck at using the HPs. They're gonna miss 90% of their shots. Ow! Jesus Christ, cat! Ugh, man. This cat. Coming up here and petting him, like, thank you for the pets, crunch. Yeah, these pistols always make me kind of want to put together a, like, Aliens build. But I don't know what I'd use for the smart gun. Maybe orbit pods or something? Oh man. Okay, that got super close there. Alrighty. Well, there you go. So let me know if you have any other requests, and I will see you next time.